Hallöchen. Weiter geht's mit Tomb Raider. Bin gespannt, was uns heute erwartet. Wir sind ja jetzt gestern in diesem kleinen Bergdorf angekommen. Und mal gucken, was jetzt kommt.
You into football? It's a pretty big sport around here.
New here, eh? Get used to doing a lot of nothing. Although drinking and sweating helps to break up the day.
You're not a local?
No, I work a ship that blew into some rocks just outside town. Storm came out of nowhere, sunk the damn thing.
Tadam. Ach, war nicht hier oben noch eine Kiste? Hatten wir die schon genommen?
No way.
Ja, haben wir. Hallo? Ich möchte mit
2
reden.
years had been working up to never to ask her out. I finally do. And now, who is that guy anyway?
Tja. Klauen wir erstmal alles Mögliche.
Hey, you want to know your way around Kuwak, Yaku? Just ask me.
Are you the local tour guide?
I know where to go, and who to steer you clear of.
I see.
Best fish is on the dock, obviously. Tacos are best at El Licor de Cerdo, but his beer is piss warm.
I'll watch out for that.
Oh, and Omar, stay away from that guy. You don't need his kind of trouble. Thinks he can just come to town and take what he wants.
Right. Well, I'll be sure to keep an eye out for trouble.
Keep them both open.
Okay. Ja, wir schauen uns jetzt erstmal um.
Thank God. The storm barely affected the village. The epicenter was closer to the plain. But it could have been much worse. What have I done? What if the earthquake hits here? Hundreds of people will die. I need to find a way to stop it.
Ooh. Yes. Yes, sehr schön. Größeres Magazin immer. Perfekt. Hier haben wir auch noch ein paar Upgrade-Möglichkeiten. Feuerrate und Nachladetempo. Sehr schön. Schauen wir uns erstmal weiter um.
So where are yours?
Have you seen my husband or my daughter?
I don't think so. Where did you last see them?
They spend their nights with the stars, sparkling and waving at me. But in the morning, they travel to the river.
Oh,
I usually see them shining there. But the storm muddled the waters. I know they're down there. I know they are.
Okay.
Bet you've never seen anything like this, huh? This is my last one. Sold the rest to that commander fella. He was a little intense, but hey, he bought all my stock, didn't he? Well, except this one. Runs smooth, never breaks down. It's a real beaut, isn't it?
well...
No, I'm serious. My wife here, she hasn't been the same since the accident. But the gentle hum, it helps her relax.
I'm glad.
Okay.
but it grills well. Maybe I'm old-fashioned.
There used to be a temple on the island over there, but all that's left is a couple crumbled walls.
And one stone pillar, it looks like.
That's more a statue than a pillar. Real intricate work. A college professor came out to study it a few years ago.
Did he tell you what he learned?
He said it didn't make any sense. Was pretty angry about it too. Said we tried to trick him or something.
Wie gesagt, ich würde jetzt erstmal sagen, wir schauen uns um, bevor wir jetzt Missionen machen. Sprechen
I'm
mit jedem.
sorry, do I know you?
Sorry, I didn't realize this was a private residence.
Gosh, we lost a lot, but I didn't realize it was that bad.
I really didn't mean to.
I know you didn't. But if you'll excuse us, we have a lot of work to do.
Na? Ich finde es gut, dass wir immer erstmal gleich alles ausrauben, ne? Also. Upsa. Bisschen zu weit gesprungen. Was haben wir denn hier? Okay.
Mommy, what is that on the island?
There was a beautiful temple there.
Okay.
The jungle takes what it wants. Hard to get it to give up its secrets, but I found one, I think.
You have?
The village has many layers. You peel one back and find another, and another.
It does seem to have quite the history.
Sometimes I wonder if it hasn't been here in one way or another since the beginning of time. You seem different than the others.
Which others?
All of them. Men looking for oil, gold, taking whatever they can.
Tja, ja.
Continue to restrict the distribution of supplies. When we come through the area, it's better for everyone if your people are more concerned with their next meal or their child's fever, rather than with what's happening outside the village. As promised, once our investigation in the area is complete, we will provide monthly rations equal to double what you currently receive from CARE for 24 months, provided you keep up your end of the bargain. Cordially, Estella Diaz, Director of Community Outreach Programs, Order of Trinity.
Always nice to see fresh faces in town. Good for the mind to know that our little corner of the world isn't forgotten. Also good for the wallet, if you'd maybe take a look at what we have for sale up at the general store.
Das scheint der Markt zu sein.
Just arrived, have you? Lucky. You missed a hell of a storm.
Die sehen doch alle gleich
had a
aus
brush
irgendwie,
with it
oder? Zum
myself.
Teil.
The wind played hell with the surrounding jungle. Knocked down trees, took out the power. Couple houses collapsed.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Unless you control the weather.
Don't get many tourists through here.
Oh, I'm not a tourist. I mean, I'm a researcher.
Oh. Well, still. Wish you could have seen this place 20 years ago. It was booming, vibrant, full of life, and so optimistic for the future. Pfft, optimistic. Gullible more like it.
What happened?
Porvenir happened. Big oil company out of Lima. They came in here, bought up the town, gave everyone jobs. They even planned to build condominiums across the river there, until the bottom fell out.
The oil crash.
Now we limp by on the scraps they left behind. Shame you're not a tourist. Tourists bring money. Archaeologists just take.
Sie hat ja nicht Unrecht damit.
They've been working all night.
And? Isn't that what they're paid for? Get lost.
Shit, no.
Now fuck off and let me watch the damn game.
What is that?
Sure would be great to get these thieves out of here.
Everything all right?
No, it's all terrible, as usual. These pillagers come to town, hire us to dig up our own relics, don't even pay us a living wage.
And then they run off with them and profit.
We are all desperate here. There's no work since Porvenir pulled out. We're sitting ducks.
And I imagine the storm hasn't helped matters.
What little we had is gone or underwater. I don't know what to do anymore.
I have some experience with these kinds of people. Maybe I can help.
I don't know what good it'll do. Did I catch your name?
Lara.
I'm Victor. If you want to talk to Omar, the executive lead tormentor in charge of theft and pillaging, he's in there.
Aber zu dem sollten wir doch nicht gehen.
Thanks.
Be careful. He doesn't like to be challenged.
Piss off.
Omar?
Who are you? Looking for work? Well, you're out of luck. We have enough people. Marco's in charge of HR now anyway.
Yes, thank you. Do you know where he is?
Where else? The bar.
Ja, Experience.
¿Tuviste noticias de tu hija últimamente?
Haven't seen you around here before.
I just got in, but I won't be staying long.
Don't let how it looks fool you. This is a good place. Difficult, but good.
Your garden seems to have survived the storm.
Luck and hard work. A lot of people pitched in to grow it, so they all came to protect it too.
Miss Ortiz, thank you for your recent inquiry. A water quality index, WQI, was calculated for river sites surrounding the village of Kuwak, Yaku from the samples you provided, and results have shown that the river sites should be classified as bad water quality. The results of the study have shown large-scale impacts that include siltation, chemical pollution, and heavy metal pollution. Turbidity and total solids exceeded the environmental limits. Water of high turbidity, hazy, murky water, cannot be used as potable water, and the high total solids also imply that it cannot be used as irrigation water as well, as this will damage infrastructure. It is most likely that any subsistence fishing that took place before is no longer possible at the affected river sites, thereby impacting negatively on people's livelihoods. Similarly, pH was in the high alkaline range as well as COD. These parameters were indicative of some chemical pollution in the river. The pH, that is alkaline, hard water, is corrosive and can damage plumbing equipment and clothes. High levels of fluoride in the water poses the risk of diseases such as dental and skeletal fluorosis. The presence of pathogenic bacteria such as Salmonella also represents an immediate health risk for the local community.
Das heißt, irgendjemand verunreinigt auch noch den Fluss.
I know it sounds silly given everything that's happened.
So, dann gehen wir jetzt mal in die Bar und sprechen mit Marco.
Two years I've been working on
Das ist nicht Marco.
to never to ask her out.
Okay,
I
bye.
finally
Sorry, du hast mir das schon mal erzählt.
Life's are dangerous, Marco. Anything can happen.
I'm looking for Marco.
Why? For what?
I just want to talk to him.
He doesn't want any trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm looking for work.
Work? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
So, you're Marco?
Tell me Omar didn't send you here to mess with me? If any of those animals hurts my son, I'll...
Marco, I'm not with Omar. Believe me. What's this about your son?
I blew out my knee, so Omar took Pablo to replace me at the dig site. Said I was HR now and that it was my job to find a replacement. Otherwise...
Otherwise, he'd keep working your son.
Yeah. I'm worried he's just gonna keep Pablo up there, even if I bring him someone.
Well, it's a good thing you've just hired someone.
You? Really? You do that?
We wouldn't want to
so
disappoint
wird
the
man
boss, would we?
HR-Chef.
Thank you. If you see Pablo, please tell him I'm here.
Gut. Ich will jetzt erstmal auf die andere Insel. Ist bestimmt total gesund, auch in dem Wasser zu schwimmen.
This describes something nearby. Take a deep breath and find me right under another's nose.
Oh. Under another's nose. Okay, hier komme ich erstmal nicht raus, also muss es irgendwo hier sein. Wasserpflanzen, naja gut. Schauen wir doch mal.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Okay. Da hinten war auf jeden Fall noch was. Okay, ich will erst da hinten hin zur Ruine. Schrotflinte. Okay. Hey. Der Kletterpark für Lara, würde ich mal sagen.
All full up. Can't carry any more. Can't figure out the dialect. I must be missing something.
Es gibt so viel zu entdecken, ich weiß gar nicht, wo ich immer lang soll.
Trinity's really on edge. Still, if they're here, they're ahead of us. At least it means I'm on some sort of track. If Dominguez is right, and the sun is dying, I have to get to that box before he does.
Oh, schon wieder Schlamm.
Jonah, I found Incan ruins, but I think the foundation of the temple is older.
Yeah, Abby remembered where she saw that symbol. It's inside the temple somewhere.
Great. Tell her thank you for me.
I'm right here. You can thank me by not breaking anything.
Okay.
I can hear them calling from under the earth. The voices.
Oh,
the old
wunderbar.
gods.
Maybe you just need to rest.
No. See for yourself. See where the breath of the gods rises from the womb of the earth. Listen to their pained howls.
I hadn't noticed that. Where is this breath?
You'll see. You'll hear it. Perhaps you can ease their suffering.
Yay! Ich liebe Gräber.